All right, has anyone noticed this trend among some of our government experts lately? It starts off with them telling you a thing. If you question the thing, you will be mocked, ridiculed, and potentially censored. It then turns out later that the thing that they told you wasn't quite as true as they promised you it would be. And when you point this out, they revert to telling you that, well, they never told you the thing that they told you. And then when you show them incontrovertible proof that they did in fact tell you the thing that they told you, they just suggest that you should be mocked, ridiculed, and potentially censored. I can't imagine why we don't trust these guys.
If you're so confused and disoriented that you don't know where you are or where you're going, there are predators of the spirit who are much worse than snakes that are waiting in wait for you. And the probability that you'll move from aimless, hopeless, joyless anxiety to nihilism, corrosive bitterness, and genocidal fantasy in the fundamental extreme is very high. And so that's possession by a predator of the spirit in the desert of the soul. And that's real.
Honey, someone's going to the house. Someone's going to the house. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Who are you call the pops? I'm gonna call the pops.
We're recording you.
No. It's okay. I'm just your neighbor. Coming by to say howdy.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, we're not used to people stopping by to say howdy without assaulting us first, robbing us, or defecating on our lawn.
Sometimes all three.
The trifecta. We're from Los Angeles.
Just moved to Texas.
I figured.
Oh, the California plates?
Well, yeah, and the masks. Inside your own house. No one else around. 2022.
We just want to be extra safe.
We feel naked without masks.
We'll probably wear them for the rest of our lives.
We'll be buried in them.
Okay. Well, you seem like a lovely couple. Like I said, I just wanted to drop by and welcome you to the neighborhood.
Why? Do you want something?
Oh, no. They're, I think he's being friendly. People around here are friendly. Like we've seen in the movies, right?
I thought that was just make-believe, like superheroes or families that go to church.
No. That's a myth. This is real life.
So, I live in that house over yonder. Name's Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. I'm Tiffany. She, her.
And I'm Steve. He, him.
What are your pronouns?
I don't believe in pronouns. I think they're reductive. In fact, just your asking about it is a microaggression.
Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. I'm just messing with you. I like all pronouns. My favorite is you.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Exactly. So, if you need anything, just holler. My wife and I'd be happy to help.
Baby, he has a gun.
I'm calling the cops.
I personally approve the decision to seek a search warrant in this matter.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody? I figured I'd keep everybody from having to see Hillary tonight. Did you hear any more out of the other one from earlier?
No, he's hiding.
Hey, everybody out there. Hey, T. Hey, Mary. Hey, Echo. Let's see who else. Hey, Nora. Hey, Ridge Runner. Hey, PNW. Hey, Dagmar. See, Annie. How you doing? Hey, Cashew. Hey, Bonnie. I made it all the way to the top that quick. And hey, y'all out there just listening.
Excuse me. IT girl. And everybody. I'm not leaving anybody out.
You seen anything out of Carl lately? Hey, Anna.
No. Boy, there was a lot of news today, wasn't there,
Yeah, I guess I've seen some things, but
Garrett?
hey, Garrett. Here.
Pretty cool.
Here y'all go.
Du jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin. Des Volkes gibt.
Are you kidding me? Hi, Dagmar. Oh, no.
Animal porn.
Fridge runner. So I sent an email to my sheriff. Another one.
Get a reply or no?
No reply. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to get the whole force. The whole county, city, first responders. I want everybody there. Everybody. Carlin has a chicken fetish. Did I send you the chicken?
Yeah, the chicken dance thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll put it on there in a second.
Cool.
Here's one for you if I can get it up here. Just a picture.
Hey, Cashew.
Oh, I gotta pull it up. Hell, I closed it and then go to put it up and it's not there.
I've been internet hopping all over YouTube. Had to tell Zach happy birthday, 30th birthday.
Yeah, I'd have come over there earlier if I'd have seen, but I was sort of tied up, and then we quit early because son-in-law left, but he was gone all day. You see that?
Oh my goodness.
You see what it says? Or I bet he's thinking about ratting me out. Him, I bet she's thinking about offing me before I rat her out.
Well, that's just pure trust there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's love. Let's see if I can find that. There, it ain't too far in. That's weird. It just
Huh. Maybe they were afraid Potato was gonna
it won't let it play.
talk to the bunny again.
It won't let it play. Wow.
That's weird. And it's in the email?
Yeah, they're not an email. That's the one that you sent me on Facebook.
Oh. Spotted rabbits. You're not allowed to play that?
There's your link, Rabbit.
Right? Since nothing works.
Hey, Willie.
Oh, Willie. The chicken dance is not authorized. We aren't worried about credit scores anymore. I really wish the chicken dance would play right about now. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Minus 29. What's minus 29? That is not your temperature. Please tell me, Cash. We're down to 60 now.
Yeah, they said Bushcraft said it's in the 50s up there where he's at.
Oh, wow.
That's 1,000 miles away from here. Or that weird damn front coming through.
Red Stack Stepper.
Had two videos to play. Yep.
I can't even say his name right.
I tried to play one earlier and it just shut everything off.
Oh, got you, Cashew. You're right. Because he won't come up here to check down. I guess he needs the link again. Rabbits, how do you need the link?
They told me send me the vid so we can cheat or link. Well, I guess he's talking about the chicken dance.
I don't know. I thought he got. Pretty sure I said that. I said it to everybody. And see, Dad. At least I see you. Know you're okay. Ridge Runner's driving, probably home from work. That's weird.
The war, you're very welcome. There you go. Let me put this one up there. Zelensky with stuff on the counter. I don't know if you saw that today.
No, I didn't see anything about Zelensky.
There you go.
So when I didn't see,
watch closely.
You're very welcome. I invite you.
You right there by his hand?
Yes,
That sounds good. Well, I look forward.
After the war.
The white powder looking stuff.
Yep.
After the.
I bet that ain't garlic powder.
No, not spilt sugar either, or salt. I don't know. Could be. Oh, there he is.
He come in with Zelensky's powder.
That's some powerful. Yeah.
You think that was cornstarch and you getting ready to make Chinese food?
That was Epsom salt to help with sore joints.
Let me see. Send it again.
I found the chicken dance one.
That, after I send it again.
I found it. I linked it, but Chuck has to play it.
You pulling it through?
I submitted it as a video.
Let's see.
I see you know you're okay.
Oh wait, that's the wrong one. hold up. There's a lot of videos to go on here. One second.
That looks like them tweakers in California when their feet hit that pavement.
Not exactly.
Chicken legs.
Wait, can we legally show the chicken dance on Chuck's show? I mean, is
Yeah,
that authorized?
What music is playing on it?
Oh yeah.
Let me find out. Let me screen it.
It's not the chicken dance music. I think it's something.
Man, we can't do anything right. I tell you what, Chuck, just show your camera and I'll sing the song and you dance to it. That's legal, right? We can do that.
Yeah.
You gotta show your camera or it doesn't work.
I can't move my feet as fast as Homeboy did.
That wasn't the chicken dance. That was some sacred ritual thing that shouldn't have been shown.
And all you have to do is mute it. I mean, just the chickens. Well, the song doesn't.
Well, if we want to see chickens, we'll just go show the nearest Whataburger.
But they're dancing and stuff.
Yeah, some parts look like line dance.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It is Elvis.
No.
Thank you, Echo. I thought it was Elvis.
Ooh, Elvis.
So if it's someone told me if it's over 10 years, but I just don't believe that yet.
Are you kidding me? We're not allowed to think. We can't eat the foods we want. I mean, really? We're here looking for ways around this. Well, Mama said that if we do this, we can do this way. Let's just assume it's all bad. In fact, we probably should just not be talking.
It's not all that bad.
We'll do a series of grunts, Chuck. Ma, 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 ma. Chuck knows what that means. He knows it was good. And they can't censor that yet. Until you get people who don't identify with grunts. Then we got a whole other problem.
So we have to talk like cavemen now?
Or we could do like some of the people are doing, and they can identify as 2-year-olds and have welfare pay for them to be babies in a crib at the age of 45.
Yeah, I saw that one guy and I was like, what the fuck?
Like, that dude's got a diaper and he's 600 pounds.
Oh my gosh,
they send the social workers to wipe his ass. You know what?
Yeah, and he said he uses his diapers because they're so absorbent.
I want Chad's opinion on this. Everyone who's been a parent, none of them are absorbent. That's a lie, Chuck. You know this. You've had a lot of boys. Bonnie, you've been around the block. None of them are absorbent. So someone gets paid $22 to show up to this guy's house and placate his mental disorder.
And if they've had a whole lot to drink, those little gel things start popping out. No. I like cloth diapers.
What did you do?
Rainbow version rabbits.
That's plausible. We'll go with that. Remember, it's not gay if it's a 3-way. In all fairness, Tennessee Ridge Runner, it wasn't exactly a California video, but good guess. That's more accurate than you might know.
Everything starts in California.
Are you kidding? That's our measuring stick? Come on, fellow Americans, men, women, children. We cannot allow California to be the yardstick for which we are all measured. Sorry, Californians, but
True. Or New York. I was watching a video yesterday. There's this man that goes around New York. And he asked people to sing with him, and they were in the New York subway, and so these two ladies came up to sing with him at different times. But I was watching the people walk behind them, and what I saw, we're in big trouble.
that's you know when I figured out we were in big trouble, Bonnie. When I went to the store and handed the cashier a $10 bill, and my actual expenses were $5.25, and they pulled out an iPhone. That's how I knew we were in trouble.
Oh no.
When they couldn't figure out the change, and the rest,
Calculate.
I was like, "Oh, it's over. It's all over. It's all over." Doesn't matter if George Washington is cloned and comes back today. We don't have the colonists. We are stuck with no child left behind.
Every single man.
But it's not all bad. We got Chuck to watch our back. Bonnie's got good things. Chat knows what's going on. There's still a remnant. Motivated. Very motivated. Just
Yes,
terrified.
I,
Terrified, but motivated.
I see that. Someone asked if there's a good butcher, trusted butcher there. That is a good thing to know in your community. Know where your butcher is, know where your poultry and egg sellers are. Milk.
Poultry and egg sellers. You know what? You know what? Ah. Tennessee has to come up here for that one. He has to explain that there is a difference between poultry and egg sellers. Back me on this one, Tennessee. Get up here, damn it. Somebody. There's got to be more to the space-time continuum. We can do this.
There's different kinds of eggs: ostrich, turkey legs. Yes.
You show me someone who can raise an ostrich and not get their guts ripped out. Come on now, ostrich eggs. You know, Chuck, are you there? Are you
Yeah.
hearing this? You hear
Yeah.
ostrich eggs? What do you think, brother?
I watch these people that raise emu, and I was watching the lady go in there that's been around them since they were babies, had babies, and she reached in there and picked one of them up. The daddy got right in front of her, was leaning all over, and she put it down. She's like, "Oh, okay."
See. Oh, and quail. Thank you, cashew.
Yes,
And that was,
cashew. Quail are awesome. Sorry, Chuck.
and that was just an emu. An ostrich make an emu look little.
I thought an emu was like code
Yeah.
for immigrant. What's an emu?
Them little birds that look like ostriches but smaller.
They're real oily. I used to
How
sell
do you guys know this?
because I used to sell emu oil, and it's healing and supposed to be. And
Oh, hell.
anyway, because we have those around us, or I do, we have emu, we have what are those ones? Alpaca. Is that it? Alpaca.
Yeah, alpacas are
Is
them.
that right? Okay.
Look like
We have
little
alpaca.
camel things.
We have llamas. We have stuff.
Now, Chat brought up a good one, Chuck. How do you feel about buying meat in the grocery store? Come on, guys. Chat's like, I don't trust the grocery stores. They're
Kingsline.
fibbers.
They lie about everything. Better look in to see what they're putting in it, because they're talking about the pokey been put in some of this stuff, especially pork. Pay attention to Missouri, because Missouri's supposedly fighting stuff where they got to start listing everything on it. But will they? Who knows?
I'm a bad person. I just assume the poke's in the air. If it's going to get you, it's going to get you. If it's not, whatever.
Yep. Here's one for y'all.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This one's going to get rough. Okay? I am here to rebuke the black people who live in 2023 in the 21st century and talk about slavery constantly as if it happened to you, as if you were on some slave ship somewhere, as if you were on some plantation somewhere, you who hasn't even lived 40 years, you who doesn't even remember what life before the internet looked like, you who lives in the softest, most comfortable age in the history of the human race, you who lives in rich countries with rights and opportunities that most human beings on this earth cannot even fathom, and you spend your life crying daily about slavery as something that had nothing to do with you. Some of you even want free money, right? Somebody should come and give you free money because some person who had nothing to do with you was enslaved in Cuba 400 years ago. Shut up and sit down. I hear this crap all the time. And listen, if any one of you wants to come and deal with me on this one, bring it. I want all the smoke with you. You know who you want, right? You, yeah, slave. Bring it. Shut up and sit down.
I hit Gal.
That ain't the one I thought it was.
I'm a little scared to ask which one you thought it was. I mean,
this one.
How do you accidentally click on that?
You are a direct descendant. It might not be your dad. It might not be your dad's dad. But somewhere not too far back, a man in your family won the war he faced. He won his fight. And his direct descendant won his fight. And that goes for thousands of years. If one of those villages lost, if one of those families were killed, you wouldn't be here. We are a select few of humans that would exist, that don't exist. So understand that in your genetics, the survival of the fittest is a warrior of the highest degree. They hate the fact that you're a warrior. They hate the fact that you come from a line of warriors, a line of successful fighters. They hate it. And they're doing everything to take it away from you. I want you to remember this. Next time you're down, next time life's too hard, next time you have an issue. Because I'll tell you one thing about the world, nobody gives a fuck about what you feel, what you think, what you do. They don't give a fuck. You're stronger than you think you are. So get out there and be a fucking man. It's time to man the fuck up.
Okay.
A little bit direct, but
Man it. I like the one
Cowboy.
Well, from
You can't say man up anymore. It's got to be people up. Otherwise, your social credit score gets pooped on. We have to spiritually, humanity, and people up. They and them. I've been reading. I read that book that one time you talked about, Chuck. It's they and them and it and our. What does Chad think?
Chad thinks you're crazy.
Who does?
No, I'm joking.
It's plausible, but I'm still geeking out about Tennessee. What do you mean an MU disembowels somebody? Tennessee, you got to come up. Come on, you got to come up here and share that wisdom. I mean,
yeah, that damn hook
disembowel somebody? Sorry,
that
Chuck.
hook, they got a hook spur toe, kind of like a chicken spur or a rooster spur.
I've been scratched by chickens. I got tons of chickens. They're not going to disembowel me. They're going to annoy me. They jump up on your shoulder and they give you the stink eye. But disembowel me? Damn. I ain't messing with no emus. Why are you guys coming up with dangerous animals?
Everything's dangerous, I guess, anymore.
What about turtle farming? Turtles don't hurt nobody except snapping turtles. Sorry, Bonnie.
Oh, Echo dropped a link to the video of her next comment.
Drop the video over next comment.
Oh man,
You
all I
just
know
will
is
try to make with men video above.
Let's see.
But I didn't know what Cassie was thanking me for. I don't know, but
did you read what Tennessee put? They can run like faster than humans and sound and stuff.
yes.
Why would anybody raise emus? Damn it, Tennessee! All I'm hearing is stay away from the damn things.
Just imagine an emu leg for Thanksgiving.
I don't want to. That if the damn thing's going to disembowel me and runs freaking X amount miles per hour, I can't even get to the mailbox without wondering where I am. Ah, that's messed up. That's an emu. Yeah, see, that's not even. What the hell is that?
He wants that worm. He's gonna root you.
Why is he in the fetal position?
He wants to have sex.
Damn it, Echo! This is giving me nightmares. What the hell is that thing? I'm not gonna eat that. I'm gonna wonder why it hasn't gone the way of the dodo.
It's time to stand up now then.
Why hasn't that dude stood up yet and ran away?
I think it
Well,
likes
he
your
can't run.
shoelaces. Just let it pick at you. There you go. See?
Just let it pick at you. Ostrich can run pretty fast too, and they're big, and unless you stick out a bowl of feed to them, they could be dangerous. Oh.
All I know is cashews saved me a lot of money on therapy. Rather than have a PhD tell me I'm crazy, chat just saved me $1,200. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Hi,
They
Mama
saved
Leo.
me.
Oh, and they like shiny objects. Necklaces
Everyone
and
likes shiny objects. Come on now. Nothing wrong with that.
No. No. Well, okay. All normal people.
Here's that video that I couldn't find before. I found it again. Where I hunted for it a while back. Let's see.
As we can observe, this gentleman wanted to fuck around at a level of 8. But just how much is he going to find out? I will travel up the y-axis to our gradient line, which is directly correlated with our find out axis. As you can see, it's no surprise that he found out at a level of 8. Thank you for fucking around and finding out today with Tacticon University.
I'm not sure what happened on there, but I probably shouldn't have showed it.
On retrospect, we're going to say he fell down out of sympathy. I mean, damn it. Whoa.
That's not
whoa.
the same one, but it.
Yeah. Maybe pre-screening is a thing. What the hell was that? Although he did kick the person's truck. I mean, damn.
Maybe that was a backfire.
You know what? That's a good question for chat. Tell me, what's the craziest thing chat's seen at the gas station lately? Gas station, you're taking your life in your own hands. Go fuel up and deal with the mentally deranged.
Yeah, I'm looking for a pig farmer too. Miss Mendersu, it's good to see you.
I don't look good in a dress, Tennessee, I promise. Much less a fancy one. I mean, you got frills and then you got to learn how to twirl in it and stuff. That's complicated. I'm not very good at complicated things.
So you wouldn't join the see how the shoe fits on the other foot group that wears high heels?
No, I'm just going to assume they're mentally retarded. There's a mental code for that and everything. I'm just going to assume they're mentally deranged. And yeah, no, I'm okay. There's a lot of things I want to see. You know, everyone wants to check the grass on the other side. Cross-dressing is not one of those things. And you're right, pig farmers, find a pig farmer. It's good for disposing bodies and eating bacon.
Here's Bonnie's video, maybe. Let's see.
They will eat you up. My video.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
They believing.
You know I can be found.
Am I the only one who thinks it's more frightening without music? Like, what the hell is that?
Here you go.
You gotta have that. Damn it, Chuck. Next thing you know, there's going to be the god of destruction because you show chickens, and we're all going to pay for it. Prank caller, prank. Oh, that makes it worse. Like, that makes it way worse. That one in the middle is I fucking.
I want to know how they do that.
Okay, you gotta stop this. That's the last thing I need to remember. The chicken god Shiva. Oh God. Fucking Moonlight Sonata with the mutated chickens. Are you serious? No.
Just remember that the next time, rabbits, the next time you're playing music and your chickens start dancing, let them be.
No, I let them be anyway. Those bastards. They're plotting on us. Well, anyone who raises chickens, once you get over 50, it's over. They start plotting how to take the humans out.
Hey, Doc P. Oh, okay, chat seems to agree with you. Chicken Mafia, gangster chickens.
Talented, Doc P said.
Well, who would ever thought that the chicken would be the most sought after animal in 2023?
Yeah, that picture just went through over. You just send it to me just now. Can't rabbit.
It took forever. 10 years later.
Mine looks like that, but put a divider in the middle and then drawers. That one drawer is 2.
Yeah, that's how I knew I had a problem. When I got an air fryer you can stick a small person in, I went too far.
Okay, well, so what is so great about an air fryer? Please inform me.
No, chat deserves that one. What's good with an air fryer? Bonnie, blasphemy.
The kids make fries in a damn oven that are nasty. You put them in an air fryer and they're almost like they're actually fried.
Okay, so I don't fry a lot of food, so it probably wouldn't do me any good.
Hell, we put everything in there. I made corn dogs in it. We do egg roast fish sticks. What hell? I've made chicken wings in it before. And somebody said you can do popcorn in them, but I'd be afraid to get up in the top.
Okay.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Air fryers are awesome. It allows the culinary experience to be done in record time without the icky poo-poo seed oil. Bleh. So it's healthy, kind of. Probably not, but it's
seed
fun.
Oil.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have an abundance of appliances that have to sit all over the counters. I have the Instapot, I have a juicer, I have a blender, the Ninja with the blender and the
what the hell is an
processor. An Instapot?
Yeah, Echo said she doesn't like air fryers. Oh, but what is it? Yeah, back to what is an Instapot?
An Instapot is like a crock pot and pressure cooker combined in one, and it makes everything in it.
Well, what makes an Instapot so great, Chuck?
I don't know. I guess the Instapot's somewhere in the middle like an air fryer. That's in between frying stuff and microwaving it.
That's my point. That's my point. The same reason Bonnie's fawning over the Instapot, I love the air fryer.
It really takes place of three things: frying it, baking it, or nuking it.
That's true. Oh, that's 3. Instapot's got to have at least 1.5.
Oh, whatever. You can put any kind of one pot meal in it you want. Chicken fried steaks, smothered chicken fried
Wait,
steak.
stop. Who the hell makes a chicken fried steak in Instapot? Use the air
You
fryer.
can.
Why would you do
And
this? It's going to be
Won't
moldy.
they pressure? They'll pressure deep fry, won't they?
and you can put breakfast in there the night before, and it's ready in the morning when you wake up.
Well,
And
what's
it can
so
be.
wrong? Okay, who the hell doesn't just make breakfast at breakfast time? That's a whole nother level of. That is why our society's going downhill. When you make breakfast the
You,
day before, you're wrong. That's
but
wrong.
hold up, rabbits. I'm going to argue with you now because you said the air fryer was instant quick.
That's pretty quick, not instant. It's like 10 minutes quick. Chuck, what's your best air fryer
Basically,
time?
whatever an oven time is, it's somewhere between like a third and a half the time.
But Chat's got this on lock. Chat knows everything. It's got to be quicker than that.
See? Sounds like it would dry out your food. No, I don't care for air fried food. I love my instant pot. I've made cobbler in mine.
Ooh,
We had
cobbler.
breakfast for dinner tonight. Yum.
Breakfast. But you
My
making a breakfast.
microwave is an air fryer.
That's not true. That's not accurate. That's blasphemy. Air fryer, microwave, and things and stuff.
Okay, I'm sticking to my Instapot because I mean all these appliances take up space, and so my granddaughter, of course, thinks I need to get rid of everything. But there is a reason for everything. A juicer, you can hit the store when they're having a sale on produce, and you can chunk it all into the juicer and juice it and drink it, and you've got all your nutrients for the day.
Only if you drink it within the first 5 minutes. That's why I hate
Yes,
green drinks. You got to juice it and drink it right away. Think of the
yes.
pressure that involves, Bonnie. The pressure. What if you want to drink it later?
Then too bad. Make it later.
Yeah, right. Well, that goes back to that sign I saw, Chuck. I saw this sign that said, "My house only has a kitchen because it came with the house." Ah, goodness. Just get more counter space. Devices are cool. What's the coolest appliance you can think of then, Chuck? Apparently,
I'd
the
say
air
one
fryer
thing
is
you
the
ever had
Antichrist.
rewarmed pizza in an air fryer. The oven dries it out and makes it hard. Microwave makes it like a rubber band. Put it in an air fryer, and it's almost like you just got it out of the oven at the pizza place.
That's one for the. Could you do that in an Instapot? No, it'll be mushy.
Yes.
You're not going to put no pizza in an Instapot. Come on, chat's got to back me on that one. I know I'm mildly retarded, but you can't put no pizza in an Instapot.
Bet you can.
I mean, there's a lot of things you could do. You can stick a fork in the light socket. It doesn't mean you should do it.
No. I think that if you got, I know you can. If you put the crust down first and then the toppings and set it on the setting that would do that, it would probably be the maybe the sear setting
lose.
or
You
whatever.
lose. Echo said Instapot. That's 2 raspberries for your 1 raspberry. I'll see you a raspberry and raise you 1.
I got that big microwave that's rotisserie, and it's got all the other functions I've never used. But hell, you can put a 15-pound turkey in a pan in there and cook it in that. But
Okay, a rotisserie would be cool, but I think that I could make one and put it over a fire outside.
Okay, wait. Did you guys read chat? Did you see what Cashew said? Chuck, did you see what Cashew said?
In a waffle
You got to
iron.
read it. No,
That's
let Chuck
awesome.
read. Let the Chuck show. Chuck, you need to take ownership of this nightmare.
well,
That-
you can fry eggs in a waffle iron if you want.
Nobody
Hell,
puts
you can
eggs
make-
in a waffle
if you got
iron.
it-
Ah,
I'm just saying, if you want to be talented, you can make oatmeal in it if you wanted to. Just
ball.
mix your water oatmeal paste and squish it in there, turn it on.
First of all, what and what? What?
Okay, chunk some raisins in it, and then you got waffle oatmeal cookies.
I've seen people make some weird stuff in there, like take a hamburger patty, put it in a waffle iron, and cook them in there.
Okay.
What do you think of George
We can all
Foreman?
agree. We can all agree the given name is waffle iron, meaning its intent and purposes is flipping waffles, not your weird ass oatmeal concoction from hell. What the hell?
It's brilliant.
Tell everybody out there tomorrow, give you a little project to do. You got canned biscuits, take 2 of them and stick them in a waffle iron, close it up, and watch what you get.
Put no damn biscuits in a waffle iron. Damn it, Chuck.
You make whiskets. You make whiskets then.
That I could understand.
What the hell is a whiskey? No. I could go the rest of my God-given creation without knowing what a whisket is.
That sounds good to me. Then put some syrup or jelly on it.
There we go. I knew it. She was gonna mess it up. She was gonna mess it up, Chuck. Who the
French
hell?
toast. It's messy, but French toast in a waffle iron is shit.
That's not bad. I can relate to that. But who puts syrup on a biscuit?
Ridge Runner's out for rabbit tonight.
I have put syrup, but I take it, mash it, mix with butter. Usually I use blackstrap molasses and mix butter with it, but that's Tennessee shit. So Ridge Runner's probably done that.
Tennessee. First of all, rabbits are hard. I mean, you could do that, but rabbit meat, I mean, it's tender and all, but I mean, to put it in a waffle iron, that goes. Why would you put any meat again? The God-given name is waffle iron, not meat press.
Hell, take you 5 strips of bacon, lay it in your waffle iron, crank it up, get it fired up where it's about done, then take and scramble you some eggs and pour them across that bacon and close it up again, and there you go.
No.
Cut it down the middle. Cut it down the middle, perfectly fit on the bread. You got a bacon and egg sandwich. Throw you a piece of cheese on it, and you're done.
That damn thing is not called an all-in-one cooker. It's called a waffle iron. Just because the shit gets hot doesn't mean you throw everything on it. I mean, come on.
So see, that's once I move, then some of my appliances I will be able to get rid of, like my flat iron griddle. You know, the big electric one that takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Because when I build my pit, half of it is going to be a grill, and then I can do the pancakes or anything. I can cook a whole meal on that grill.
You're not going to make no damn whiskets on that meal. That's for damn sure. No whiskets on no flat iron, nothing. What the hell is a whisket, Chuck? I'm going to spend the next 7 hours trying to figure this out. Damn it.
Yeah, Ridge Runner knows what it is. He's probably heard it called the hillbilly cake before. My cousins that live over close to Nashville, they talk about they mash some butter and molasses together, and that's after you get done with your breakfast. That's your dessert. That's hillbilly cake.
Why not just make a cake? I mean, damn it. There's a lot of effort involved.
You got biscuits, and that dad said it was because you didn't. That his mama. That it's easier for them to get syrup from the neighbor that made blackstrap molasses than it was to go make a cake. You wanted something sweet. They improvised.
All I'm hearing is your uncle dad. Your uncle dad said that's better than using a cake. Make the damn cake.
My uncle dad, my dad.
Not yours per se. I'm saying people who do that, like the ones whose family tree goes in a circle.
Okay, hold up. Powdered potato waffles with ketchup. And I love potato pancakes. My mother calls them Kartoffelpuffers. And it's a German thing. But I don't know.
Kartoffel's a German thing.
But I want to know how you make potato waffles out of powdered potatoes. Because that just...
Yeah, you could. You'd have to make sure you put grease on it because it'd try to stick all to it. That's one of the things it would.
Oh, so you're talking about like I do my leftover mashed potatoes
Yep.
and I fry them into like pancakes. Got it. Okay.
Another thing you can do, Bonnie, is if you make baked potatoes and got leftovers, take and cut them in half a long way. And if they're really big, cut them in quarters. Take and put them in there, butter up the bottom that's exposed to the potato. and then just mash them in there, and them will turn into like hash browns that are waffly.
Oh yeah, with ketchup.
So why the hell
Gotta
are we
have
not
ketchup.
just making hash browns? You guys are coming up with an exorbitant.
But when you do but when you do the potato that way, Rabbit, that's called a waiter.
I'm not. No. I'm still geeking out over freaking Tennessee. Tennessee's telling me to get emus because it doubles as a significant other. What the hell is he putting in there? Emu love? Nobody wants emus. That thing looked disgusting.
Yeah, Ridge, running them
yes,
shredded
cashew.
taters, you can put you a few minced onions on top, and you can have loaded hash brown.
Minced onions.
So we have proven that waffle irons are more versatile than air fryers. Thank you, Cassie.
No, but I still gotta say,
Possibilities are endless. That's why an air fryer is so fucking badass. Right there, there's my point. I just wanted to get it off way out yonder and then tell everybody you can do the same thing with an air fryer.
and that's a badass point. It's just all I'm trying to say is it's called a waffle iron, not an everything iron. I mean, am I retarded for this? It's a waffle iron, not an everything you can put in it and possibly cook with heat. By that logic, Chuck, I can see you and Bonnie making s'mores on a freaking ceramic heater in your house. All right, I love the ingenuity, but that's not what it's freaking made for.
But we've done it.
You've never done it.
You can do that with a torch.
I've made them on a barbecue pit.
Here we go. Chuck's gonna say I took a Bic lighter and a toothpick, and I made Vienna sausage hot dogs. What the hell, Over?
You take your ramens and some raisins and make some jail cell wine too.
This is a problem. Do you read Cashews like don't learn anything you read or hear on here, Cashew. You end up with a sore tummy and mild. You're gonna get medication. All right, someone's gonna prescribe something if you try any of this.
Yeah, the bad thing about an air fryer, they call them an air fryer, and the word's wrong. I ain't seen no fried air come out of there yet. So
wait, someone in chat said, she said make s'mores over the gas stove. Really?
Yes.
Andrew puts hot dogs on skewers and holds them over the gas stove.
Andrew doesn't count because he's incredibly creative, but also, no.
You just said the word creative.
Yep.
It's looking for alternative ways to make
creative's a nice way to say you eat crayons. All right.
It's alternative ways to make things without electricity.
Yep. There you go, Rich. You had ham and cheese and potatoes on there, and you have a omelet.
We have lost cabin pressure. All right. Tennessee is graduating. The plane is going down. The oxygen mask. Everyone put on your own mask first before helping others with your oxygen mask. Because Tennessee Ridge Runner decides to do you could do all that without using none of that.
Cashew's got an awesome point right there. I need to take it back and tell him it's broke. I said, I've made a lot of things in there, and I still ain't found none of my fried air yet that I can eat with what I cook.
All right. You know what? That is why we all had to find. That's why we are going to go to Antarctica. At this point, looking for fried air. Are you serious right now? You're there giggling and shit, but I'm going to look. I mean, no.
Take one and combine it and mix it up with that other thing Bonnie was talking about. See what kind of shit we could distill with it.
I'm not saying it's not a valuable skill, Cashew. I'm saying maybe wait for the apocalypse before we're all using like old tin cans to make whatever. Like right now, life is good. The infinite technology and resources are at our disposal. Maybe not do that. Here we go with the fried waffles. He's going to do deep fried waffles and the rest of it. Damn it, Tennessee.
If you're Jewish, you can make falafel waffles.
First of all, you're really trying to get your channel taken down, aren't you? What we meant to say was, yeah, whatever.
We're not allowed to say other religions
we said salam. As long as you say salam, it's okay.
Ethnicities or nationalities or whatever you call it.
Patrick, it's all seasons. The rule is, Patrick, whatever doesn't move faster than you eat it. Oh, here we go. Cashew has to throw the monkey wrench. Electric walks. There's no such thing as an electric walk. That was made up, like Wisconsin. It's not a real place.
There's one out there in my garage. It ain't worth a shit. I hate them things.
Electric walks? Is
Yeah,
that
they
even
don't
real?
it don't get hot enough.
Yeah, my daughter kept wanting one because she likes to do the fried rice and all that with the Chinese food. And I was like, why buy a wok? I'm telling you, in my cast iron skillet, you can cook anything.
From last I heard, Bonnie, you can do the entire universe on a freaking waffle iron.
Yeah, damn electric walks it's like a crock pot for Chinese food.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that's racist, but I ain't figured out how yet. I just have a feeling that's not nice.
Yeah, them electric walks are good for like she said, they'll do some awesome damn popcorn.
I don't know, Echo. You could say race and religion, you just can't be specific. Wait, let me get this straight, Echo. YouTube might be censored? Oh, hell. Oh, damn. Somebody give me... I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah, you could say hot dog smoker, but you can't change the words in there.
You could say Peter Puffer, but you can't say differently abled.
You can't say it's that.
Oh, here we go. Tennessee's on a roll. You know what? No, I say we ignore Tennessee till he comes on panel. He has got pearls of wisdom that he's letting go to hell. What do you mean use a shaped can to make biscuits? Holy crap.
Shape the canned biscuits, you can make a chili waffle bowl.
A chili, what would that be? A chilaffle? I mean, how does, what the hell is that? No, I didn't say that. It doesn't exist.
Waffle bowl.
Chili.
I do know a buddy of mine when I was just growing up. He put sausage extra thick and cook it on a waffle cooker.
Why does everything got to be the waffle cooker?
But you wait. If you want it to be a chili bowl, then it should probably be like a cornbread bowl instead of biscuits.
Right. You could do cornbread on it too.
We got to get a 5-second moment of silence for what Tennessee said. He said a chilaffle, a chili waffle. You got to give this person props for the sheer audacity. How come we can find solutions for every food under the sun using the flat iron in your mom's garage, right? But all these other problems are obligatory. Like, if we can figure this out, Mars ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? If Tennessee Ridge Runner can figure out 9 different ways to make a waffle in a tin can, why are we not in the freaking other solar system? I mean,
here's the awesome way to do that, to add to that Ridge Runner. Make your waffle stuff that you're going to make your bowl out of, just leave it flat. Put cornbread mix, and when it's almost done, throw some cheese on it, pull it out, and then you pour your chili on it, and the little ridges from the waffle cooker will hold your chili in there, and you just eat it with it like gravy over a biscuit.
Also known as a heart murmur.
Yeah, Bonnie, you're talking about Kent Rollins over there. He cooks 90% of what he does in that damn Dutch oven out there on the damn fire.
Don't do that, Camel. A whole angel food cake? You know that ain't...
Pineapple upside down cake in a cast iron is so good because I love baked pineapple. Like whenever you put it all over the ham for Christmas dinner or whatever. And so when you do it in the cast iron, it kind of makes the pineapple crunchy on top, sort of. Oh, it's so good. Okay, y'all are making me hungry.
Back to the waffle iron. Hell, if you make your biscuits on it, hell, your sausage gravy wouldn't run off either.
I don't want to go back to the waffle iron. I want to get away. Grandma said he ate a whole angel food cake. And everybody loves... There's nobody I know that doesn't love angel food cake. But how the hell do you eat a whole one?
Hell, somebody here on Facebook Marketplace is selling one of them Dutch ovens with the hollow top to put your coals on for $20.
And good morning, Camel. Camel said good morning. Good morning, Camel. But a whole angel food cake? What the hell?
Chuck, you're going to buy that, right?
No,
And I'm gonna see if it's
he's
still
not
there.
because he's gonna make. Kidding me? He's gonna buy it and he's gonna turn it into a freaking faster than light engine because apparently we don't use appliances for what they're supposed to be.
Hell, they got a waffle iron on here too. I looked. It's the one you put over a fire, like on your put it on the burner of your stove. It'd work over a fire outside.
Chuck's gonna buy a water heater and he's gonna beat Jeff Bezos to Mars. All right, he's gonna figure it out with Tennessee Ridge Runner. How do we get to Mars with a water heater, 4 food tabs, and a can of Spam? They'll figure it out.
Say, what's Chuck making now that the grid fell? Oh, he's out there cooking from the yard on a waffle iron.
So Carl's been in a sugar coma since last night. No wonder we haven't seen you.
That ain't not good.
Angel food cake's the only cake I don't like. Well, I
How do you not like it? Like, have you eaten?
I don't like that. I don't like lemon cakes either, and I hate key lime. Key lime anything to me tastes like soap.
What?
Yeah, but I've had. I used to get palm olive soap put in my mouth as a kid. Mom liked that lemon scented shit. So what?
Like the cakes.
The lemon thing makes me think of it. It's like, yeah, so.
That's some serious PTS Chuck right there. That's some serious shit. If you're eating lemon cakes, you're like, oh hell, I said a swear word. That's got to be another level.
Lava soap tastes better than palm olive lemon.
First of all, I can't even find lava soap. Lava soap was amazing, and you can't even find it anymore.
Now it's Irish Spring.
Irish Spring blows. Lava soap would kill everything. It was like the ultimate soap. You get, hey, you're hanging out in Chernobyl. You got a nuclear and biological attack. Grab lava soap. You'll be just fine. Can't find it no more.
That's because it worked.
It takes the hide off everything.
Haven't you noticed, like, do y'all remember, was it called Paregoric?
I don't know, Bonnie. I'm still
stuff to
geeking
make
out
you
on the
puke.
menus.
No.
That's not what she meant, Chuck. The vomit pills?
That's Act-A-Pack or something like that.
How do you know what the hell that is, Bonnie? How do you know what it is? Elaborate.
Paregoric?
Or no, the vomit pills. How do you know what? No, it's not that, Chuck. This will make you puke. What the hell, Bonnie? Without missing a beat, she called it. She's like, no, Chuck, it's this.
Because if your kids get poisoned, they gotta take it to throw up.
You gotta put that comment back up, Chuck. I only read lemon list. Damn it, you put comments up and they disappear. You love our lemon list. Everybody loves. Yeah, that's true. Lemon list, though. Come on, you're missing out. Yes, you were disciplined, Chuck. Yes.
But I can take apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and lemon juice and put it together and drink shots of that because it's good for you.
To hell with that. I don't care how healthy it is. I'd rather die. Seriously, there comes a point where you got to draw the line.
The olive oil and the ACV screws up the lemon bad enough it doesn't bother you because the rest of it's horrible. The soap flavor makes it better.
And I agree with that, I can't find lava soap for nothing.
Even online?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I can find it. How do you know it's pure? What if some asshole sends you Irish Spring in a red wrapper?
Get some of that. I forget what it's called. It's thicker than Gojo, but they make it with the pumice in it, mechanics stuff. That stuff's like liquid, or it's like creamy lava soap, but it's in a fucking tub.
What?
Yeah.
All I know is, I was worried about the future. I'm not gonna lie. I was concerned about tomorrow, Chuck. I was a little upset with the way things are going, right? But now I figured out that all I need is a freaking waffle iron, and it'll all work itself out.
Yep. You make anything on it, grilled cheese.
And it's really good. If somebody sneaks up on you, it's got a really good handle for whacking.
Wait, Bonnie.
Just saying.
Tennessee Ridge Runner ain't miss a beat. He's talking about making lemon cakes on that freaking waffle iron.
That sounds good. I love lemon.
French toast lemon waffles. My ass, Tennessee. It's a waffle iron, not an everything iron.
Yeah, I'll do without the lemon part.
Oh yes, grilled cheese. There you go.
No, that's a panini press. They make a separate device for that. Come on now. If you're making grilled cheese in a waffle iron, you got a misshaped sandwich.
Yeah, but
Sandwich.
you can
I've been
take a
hanging out
spoon.
with you turds too long. It's sandwich, not sandwich.
You can take you a couple spoons of tomato soup and dribble it across the top of it, and it'll hold it in all the little craters.
Are you listening to
Hey,
yourself?
there you
Okay,
go.
okay. Or Chuck, or here's a thought. Just a thought. You have tomato soup that you make traditionally and a sandwich separately like God created.
Bonnie
Would you
said,
do
I'm
that?
really crazy because what I do, I take a grilled cheese sandwich, put it in my bowl, and put my tomato soup over, and then put one on top and cut it up as I eat it.
And I said, then you ruin it because you've done made it soggy.
That ain't true, Tennessee. I mean, from what I've heard, you can make just about anything, and some of those people, yeah, they're gonna figure it out.
Salt and pepper and garlic, put it on a boneless pork chop, and put it on a waffle iron, and tell me I ain't wrong. That's awesome.
Uh-oh. Chuck's been voted to be the world leader.
No, you guys really got to rethink that because Chuck has made it very clear. Chuck could be one of the world leaders, but he can't be the sole one.
No.
I mean, I love the hell out of Chuck. I love half the shit he says, but some of it terrifies me. Why can't we go with a conglomerate? I don't want a one world leader. That's what we're facing now, right, Chuck? We're facing one turd running shit. Let's get a group of turds.
Yep.
Group of turds.
But only like
Someone
5.
Who doesn't want to do waffles. Yeah. 5. That's an arbitrary number. Or 5, just randomly. Okay, we'll go with 5. Why not?
5 per area, like whatever, so you know who did bullshit. That way, and you make sure they're in wheelchairs so they can't get away fast.
That's a whole nother level of wrong. That's right up there with the whole fuck factor where the dude got waxed. I mean, come on.
Depends on if it's downhill.
Oh. Although Tennessee, Bonnie backs you. You can use a waffle iron to fuck somebody up. So you probably could make ass waffles if you really hit them upside the head and jack them up. The whoop ass waffles. I mean, something's plausible. Like Chuck said, it can't run away.
I make bacon, and what I do is I got a heavy lid that's flat that I put on top of it in a skillet that fits inside the other one. So it's basically like a bacon press on it the whole time I cook it. Because if my bacon's curly, I don't like it.
I got to stop looking at chat because now I'm trying to figure out how you do fish on a waffle iron. Damn it, Tennessee.
Carl can cook bacon in a paper bag.
What? Bacon in the what? Like really cook or like the meat soft and you won't die of botulism? Like
air fryer bacon is awesome. I've done that here. You just can't make enough at once. I fried 7 pieces of bacon at a time in the pan, and usually by the time you make one batch of it, you start another one. About the time that batch is done, I done ate half of the other one.
Rewind. What'd you say there? I thought you said by the taint. Sorry, I was reading what Echo said about butt butter. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Chuck's like, I forgot what I said.
I promise you he didn't. He really didn't. Well, that's plausible. I mean,
here you go. Can you read that?
I'm trying to look at it. It says butt paste.
Butt paste.
Boudreaux's butt paste.
So I'm not going to judge, but why do you have that? Like, I can read it. I can read it.
It's for babies. It's diaper rash stuff, but it works awesome.
Yeah, but there's no babies there. So just okay, right?
You put it on a waffle iron, it cooks stuff better.
I ain't putting no damn butt paste. What? No. Waffle
Good night,
iron,
David.
Waffle iron waffles.
Night, David.
I remember a buddy of mine growing up, he'd get his mama had one of them things, kind of like a George Foreman, but it was flat. and it
George
had an edge
Foreman
all the way
burned
around
that.
it. And I'm talking about with a ridge around it where nothing would run out the front. It's for making sandwiches. And he would take and cut a hole with a glass and a slice of bread, do the egg in a hole, but he was doing them on that sandwich maker.
Like a
Shit,
panini
45 years ago. Yeah, panini press. I don't think it was called that either. There's a fucking Ronco sandwich maker or some shit.
Yeah, panini press it's French. Yeah, we don't like French. But yeah, whatever. Ronco, that works. Sounds manly.
But he was doing egg in the holes before they went popular. When he pulled them out, two of them out of there, then he put the little piece of bread he cut out of there so he could dip it in his egg.
All I'm hearing is to save the future, we need flat iron cookware. All right?
Yeah.
Because apparently there's nothing else required.
Especially ones that don't take grid appliances.
That ain't not right.
Put it on your wood burning stove, and there you go.
And they do more than just poop and make baby bunnies. They eat food and they're cute and adorable. Echo. Well, sometimes they do other cool things, like they get out of their cage and you got to chase them around. The rabbits are a pain in the ass now that I think about it. Seriously, Bonnie, I was like, like that rabbit I showed you that one time. Such a pain in the butt. That brown one we named Bonnie, and that spotted one, and then the Chuck rabbit, that really big one that kind of stares at people like "fuck you." I mean, these animals mimic life.
That's one thing I have not thought about having is rabbits.
Yeah, but you know what? They got a great digestive system. You can take their poo and put it in water and use it in the hydroponics without any chemical influence. Black tea, ladies and gentlemen, black tea. It works.
You can water. You don't even have to have a hydroponics. You can use it in anything to water
Yeah,
your
you can
plant.
throw the shit on your raised garden. It's a one feces, not to be disgusting, that doesn't burn crops. You know, like you put cow manure or something else, it's horrible. Rabbits have a very effective digestive system and cute little noses.
It's not super nitrogen that causes the burn.
Wait. Several waffle irons? Seriously? Why not just get an oven or two ovens? Come on, Tennessee. What is this, the dollar store solution to culinary expertise? What the hell? You gotta have several waffle irons, or you could have two ovens. I mean, come on, man.
Here y'all go.
A waffle off. Ah, what the hell is that?
Garbage pail kids, smelly, stormy.
Nasty.
See on the side it says waffle salter.
All I'm hearing is I have to buy a waffle iron. That's all I'm learning from tonight. I have to go out and buy a waffle iron immediately.
Looked like a sardine can to me.
It was. It's one of them old garbage pail kids with that.
Yep.
Stormy Daniels on the picture.
To get a waffle off. Damn it.
You butter your waffle iron with lard, and that way nothing sticks.
Blech. Lard? Really? You know what? No.
Hey, V.
I've never had an animal coat.
I'm trying to read what Patrick wrote. Something about a yogurt and no, you know what? This has gone sideways. Now we're talking about alien food.
Says Stormy Waffles, aka Tuna Surprise.
No, I'm talking about Patrick Kelly.
Yeah, I saw that.
20 minutes. No, that ain't gonna happen. Stormy Waffles. Damn it, Tennessee. Yeah.
Tuna Surprise.
That ain't not nice.
Gobble it up faster than a cat can lick his butt.
Ooh.
That's debatable, Echo. It depends on the circumstance. Actually, warm. No, I've never been called. Chuck, you ever been called warm your whole life? Like some chick comes up and says, "Oh, Chuck, you're so warm." No, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, Vicky says that because
Yes,
she's
it does.
old, but
No, she's gonna say he's a fucking radiator. High octane temperature. She muted. Oh, I said something bad. It's your fault, Chuck.
No, I talked over Chuck, and I'm like, oops, sorry.
No, I'm muting. I'm muting.
here you go.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But yes, the bomber jacket, the guy that could French kiss so good. Yep, he was nice and warm.
Okay, stop. Tennessee, that's a good point. I heard the blue pill does do that, but it doesn't help. You have to be attracted to the person. In other words, it helps you with getting hard, but it doesn't help with arousal. The blue pills, nah. You got to be attracted to who you're with. Yeah, that's right. I'm the ether bunny. Wait, kids. It's hilarious, but terrifying.
Yeah.
Terrifying at the same point. That's not a bad idea, Cashew. I'm gonna figure out his secrets. If I can figure out how to cook anything other than waffles on a waffle iron, Tennessee Ridge Runner gets full credit.
So what are
I
you
ain't
boys
putting no
doing
damn
today? Oh,
egg.
we're waffling off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put no egg in a waffle iron. The man's a genius. All right, Tennessee Ridge Runner gave us a multitude of kick-ass shit to cook in a waffle iron. Me personally, I'm terrified to do so. Can't do it.
Can I ask a probably stupid question?
Oh, here we go.
No, there's no stupid questions, only stupid answers.
We're stupid people.
Is
We'll go.
leather made from an animal?
Oh, that's it. I'm assuming this was a prank. Yes, leather is made from animals.
What animal?
All of them?
Excuse
Pick
me.
one. You can make human leather if you're so inclined. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No
It's frowned.
way.
It's frowned upon on 17
The,
different
the
nations.
red shoes that they wear over at the Vatican.
Prank
and
caller, blah blah. Hey, what is it? Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his, three's company too.
And nowadays it's and it's and it's.
Just don't say that other part. Damn it. We're trying to help you out, damn it.
Even nature's saying that. Even nature's saying they pull a train.
If this is Kill Chuck's channel, we can do it really quick. I mean, if this is a Kill Chuck's channel screen, we don't even have to mess with the red shoes. We can go right to the diamonds from cremated train. That was God telling me not to do it.
I seriously did not know leather was made out of animals.
You're fucking with me, right, Bonnie? I'm assuming you're kidding. What do you think leather was made of? Plastic? It's always animals. And hides.
I thought it was man-made.
What? It is
Man
man-made.
made it from your favorite.
Made from the skin of people or animals. You know what? Tennessee, back me on this one, damn it. Somebody in chat back me on this. Leather is made from creatures, not frogs, not insects. Damn it.
Rawhide. Okay. I know how to do hides. And I know that you scrape them but I've never seen it turn into leather. Leather's like a whole different
You ever seen a tanning rack? You know
texture.
what a tanning rack is?
Yes.
All right, so when you have cows, like Tennessee said, when you have cow, rawhide, any kind of skin, you put it on a tanning rack and you get leather. Rabbits, beavers, cows, people.
Hmm.
This channel does not sponsor the feathering of people in any way. The following message is brought to you by nothing.
No, I don't agree with that either. Eel skin. Hmm. Human wallets on sale in other countries. No, Jason, hi. Uh, okay, we have to figure out how to get human again. Bring back humanity. Is that possible?
Started out with an Instapot, a waffle maker, and an air fryer. We wasted an hour talking about all that. Or not really wasted, but
No, it was fun. Gave me some ideas. Rich Runner. Have you seen Medea's family reunion? Chuck?
what?
Are you there? Have you
Yeah,
seen?
the background noise drowning you out.
What background noise? What are you talking about?
I'm still hearing that train and way off in the distance. I don't know if y'all hear it.
Oh, no. Have you seen Medea's family reunion?
I think so.
Okay, there was two things you mentioned a while ago that are totally out of that movie. One is the men stepping up, but she was talking to the men and women. Do y'all remember that? The speech at the end, the elder, well, it wasn't at the end. It was somewhere. And then the hot grits in a frying pan. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I think so. What, threw them on somebody?
Yes. The woman beat her. So he got a pot of hot grits poured on him in a frying pan upside the head.
Yeah, I sort of remember it.
Well, thank you, Echo.
Nothing wrong with trains, Tennessee, as long as you're not the caboose.
At what camps? Echo. No. So I don't know if any of y'all watched Deanna today, but she was doing the Constitution class, and so it was Jefferson and Adams arguing over who was going to write the Declaration of Independence, and Adams kept saying, "I'm not," and Jefferson's like, "Yes, you need to. I'm not," and back and forth. So anyway, I think Jefferson's the one that wrote it, right? But how did they say it? Strung and quartered? Is that how they said it?
Drawn and quartered?
Drawn and quartered? Yes. Do you know that was a real thing?
Yep.
They would. Oh, it just makes.
tie to your horses going different ways and pull you apart.
And literally in Russia, for less than $10 worth of taxes. This was a common practice throughout the globe, sadly.
Well, ew. Okay, but that's not the one she described. It was, they would hang them, then revive them, then cut out things, and
You know, when
then
they cut their belly open and then pull our stuff out.
quarter them. Okay, we cannot be that barbaric, y'all.
We have. Are you messing with us, Monty? We've been way worse than that. Disembowelment.
Disembowelment used to be called. That was also purification by pain.
Also known as Wednesday.
Yeah. You ever watch Braveheart? What they really did to William Wallace, or the guy that they were trying to be like.
Any worse than drowning a chick because she knew math and you said she was a witch, and if she died, she was good to go, but if she lived, oh, it's a witch, burn her. Come on. We've done this before, and we'll do it again, sadly. Although the next target's going to be waffle irons and people who cook with waffle irons. A pox on them.
Dagmar, I'm praying for you. Yes, hydrated. Hey, Larry. Well, I know they did that, Echo.
But when you're not bored, we should really talk about torture techniques because that's called the light side.
Jason, I know that too. No.
Yeah, Dagmar, get it looked at, go somewhere or something, get somebody to come check on you.
Okay. Now that we've got all the gruesome stuff out of the way, what's a good punishment for someone? I mean, what crimes did they commit to be treated that way? A lot of them probably none. So we have to be better. We just have to be better. Mm-mm. Diana. Only touched on the
Howdy, friends and neighbors.
Yorga. I did not see you jump up. I was trying to see what
jumped. I just snuck up behind you, baby.
Thanks to 43 and 44, we have instant choppers out there too.
What? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that separate you like a necklace.
Somebody just shoot me. I don't want to go through all that.
Don't say that.
Yeah,
don't play around.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to be funny, just saying what they had. It helps to make a cigarette if you put the thing on there.
I'm gonna say somebody's doing construction, like cutting like paneling or something with a jigsaw.
Cigarette roller.
Man, that thing is intense.
It's right on top of the mic. I'll mute it.
Oh, that's okay.
Deanna, you doing okay?
I'm doing good. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
So what'd you hear?
I heard my ears was burning. I got in about 10 minutes ago. So
Yes, I was. I
you were
was.
telling good bedtime stories for everybody.
No, no, no. And it turned into so much more, and it's like, oh no, no, no.
Yeah. I thought, oh boy. And what was funny was that wasn't even really part of our lesson today. Oh, I'm such a bad teacher.
You read it.
Hey, we wing it. What's going on, Yorga?
You,
Chuck?
baby.
And who else is here? Who else is
Rabbits.
here? Rabbits. Hi, rabbits.
Hello.
Okay. I missed Tin's show. What did she do? Did she do any Sun stuff, or was it politics? Or you have to watch it tomorrow. Was it pretty good?
You have to ask Chuck. I missed it.
You missed it too?
Yes.
Oh boy. Chuck restreamed it though. I saw.
I mean, I was in chat for a little bit.
Yeah. Right on.
But
Yeah, my husband had just got home, and it's right at dinner time. Of course,
yeah.
I don't see him all day, and
What was it?
but
What'd you miss?
Tin show.
Yeah, Tin's helping her parents, and she was
Oh
kind
yeah.
of bummed out. So it was kind of a short thing. She was
Oh yeah.
feel bad for her dealing with it, I guess.
Oh.
The ride over and then
Yeah. Yeah. If she didn't do a show today, I was gonna give her a call because I figured, well, yesterday was Easter, so that made sense, anyways. But she's usually Sunday through Wednesday, right?
yeah, I think.
Man, that thing's got some horsepower to it.
Yeah, that little bit of time I made 12 cigarettes, and I'm just slow at it doing it. I'm taking my time because I was trying to talk and click it back and start back and then go back and forth. I got the old Top-O-Matic hand crank, but
Hey, check this out, man. I've been smoking cigars. Okay, so I quit smoking totally, except for a vape, for over 5 years. And then I started messing around with cigars, and now I like cigars. I've been smoking cigars for about a year. The other day ago, it was Easter Sunday. I went up to see a friend of mine I grew up with. He's dying of stage 4 liver cancer. Anyway, that's a different story. But I'm over at this other people's house, and they're all smoking cigarettes. And I say, give me a cigarette. And I haven't had a cigarette since, I think, 2015. I smoked this one cigarette, and I catch a buzz. And I was like, what the hell, man?
you inhale cigars or no?
No, I've been smoking cigars, for a year. And
But
what is it? What is in a cigarette that made me catch a buzz? It's got to be different chemicals and bullshit they put in there or something. I have
You
one
inhale
cigarette.
the cigars or just puff them?
No, man, anybody that smokes a cigar that says they don't inhale is lying to you. Okay, because
I don't.
you inhale some of it, not all of it.
That might be that, and a lot of your
Roof
cigars.
of the mouth, good cigar, not the lungs.
What? What?
When you smoke a cigar, right, you hold it in your mouth, it absorbs. The nicotine goes in the roof
Yeah,
of your mouth.
yeah, all that,
it out.
and I do inhale some. You take a big old puff and then you blow it out, and then some of it goes back in, and it actually calms me down.
I dig them. I dig 'em, but I never did cigarettes before. I just did cigars later on in life, and I never inhaled only because I can't handle it. Like if you inhale a cigar, you're gonna notice.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're not going to take a big puff and then inhale it, but you take a puff and then part of it goes back in, and it's like, yeah.
The
So
good
you're
cats I was
inhaling.
around said
The
you
the
draw it in
thing
your
that
mouth.
got me though, I smoked one cigarette and I caught a buzz off that cigarette. I mean, it
The
was like
chemicals,
I
the
almost like got
chemicals,
dizzy. I was like, what the hell, man? You
the
know,
chemicals in the cigarette tobacco, they soak them with chemicals. Plus, cigars using just raw tobacco, maybe a sweetener or something they put on them.
right.
What kind of cigar, Yorga?
Uh, different ones. I like the Macanudos. I like those
Yeah.
a lot.
What's the brand? Handmade, good to go, etc. Are you doing the
Man,
factory press?
I'm not. I've gone from like $10 a piece to $3 a piece. You
Yeah, but I
know,
mean, at Macanudos the type, you know the deal and the cut and the rest of it. But I mean, where are you getting the tobacco from and how they making it? Because if you're
the
getting a buzz off of
Dominican
Dominican Republic,
Republic.
Arturo Fuente, something like that.
Yeah, something like
They're the most popular with Dominican Republic. They're the widest brand when it comes to that.
Well, I don't
And
know
you're
a whole
right.
lot
If you
about it. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know I like having a cigar, and I smoked
I
one
prefer it.
cigarette, and I caught a buzz, and I was like, "What the hell is in this one cigarette, man?"
There's like 50 chemicals in every cigarette between the paper, the retardant for fire, plus the chemicals on the cigarettes.
Do you know that they take? And I know this because I live in Richmond, Virginia, where they make all this shit, and I know people who make this shit, and they take the tobacco and turn it into a pulp and then turn it into a paper, and then they chop it all up and they mix it with there's chocolate in there, there's all sorts of stuff in there besides tobacco that really gets you addicted. But it's chopped up paper is what it is. You can break open a cigarette and it doesn't look like when you break open a cigar. It doesn't look the same. It's not the same thing. But yeah, that one cigarette, man, I caught a buzz from hell, man. I was like, what? One little tiny cigarette.
The tobacco I use to roll mine is all natural. The other stuff, Vicky's, I'm not real sure, but it's supposedly non-additive. But mine's a natural, and
yeah, good
I
for
like
you.
it. I smoke the ones Vicky's got some, but then some it's make me cough, and I can get a pack of Camel Lights or Camel filters that we used to smoke forever, or Marlboro, and as soon as I take one hit off, it's like an aspirin's taste, a salty taste, and like
exactly,
and handling dirt or something else. It's just all these weird.
It's not just tobacco.
No,
it ain't. I know that for a fact, man. They turn it into a pulp, into a paper, and then chop the paper up.
Because I'm always finding like stems and other shit in the stuff I get. Nothing really hard, big. But
that's actually good. That's actually good that you're finding that shit. Yeah, it means it's real. Tobacco plants are hardy as hell, and I don't know that much about it, but I do know that any sort of plant they research on, when they want something that's really hardy that can, do whatever they want it to do, they go to a tobacco plant. They've made tobacco plants that like glow in the dark and shit, because they're just, I don't know, they're real friendly to science, I guess.
Hell, we order our stuff and we get like 10 pounds of tobacco at a time when we order it.
People don't realize in Europe, nobody smoked until they found the Americas.
Yeah, the Indians were a lot of it picked up.
Yeah, they were the ones that smoked, and they didn't even have tobacco plants in Europe.
Pipeweed, they used to call it, and all that, and it was a mixture of stuff, but part of it was wild tobacco.
There's wild tobacco?
That's where it started. Echo could probably tell you more about it if she knows about how they started all the tobacco stuff.
In
That's
Europe, in Europe, they didn't have beans or corn or tobacco for that matter. In Europe, before the New World was found, they didn't have a whole lot of shit we had.
Yeah, anti that the AB, they screwed the pooch on a lot of stuff. They got other things besides beers in there, and they're dropping quick, and Jack's right behind them. They're supporting all these people that are in somebody's basement that are outside screaming and probably don't even bring a paycheck home. Majority of them.
I agree. I saw a guy today on a YouTube short that was saying, screw Bud Light, and he opened up a Coors and drank the Coors, but the Coors is owned by Anheuser-Busch as well.
Yeah, and if the ones that ain't, or the factories even out of Colorado now, they're supporting it too. So they're jumping from one lap to another. Easy way to say it.
Yeah. And I love a good St. Pauli girl, but supposedly St. Pauli girl was owned by Anheuser-Busch too.
Yeah, I used to drink Stella Artois way back.
And they own that too.
Yep. I'll just stick when I do get one. I like me a good old Modelo or Dos Equis.
I like those. But you never forget your first girl. St. Pauli girl.
Fuck, when we was young, my first beer I actually went and bought when I found a place I could buy it at 14 or 15 when we were going. It was damn oil cans, them old Foster's Lager oil cans.
Lager, the oil can. Yeah, those were good. I used to drink Schlitz and PBR and all that shit, man. Schlitz was good. And then they changed their formula and they got horrible.
Yeah. Back then, hell, two of them at 14 and drink them, and you think your future was you're going to be pushing a buggy somewhere, going out in the woods, be all fucking Otis drunk and shit.
Did you ever, I'm sure you did, but I did, torpedo a beer where you...
Yeah, shotgun them.
How the hell did we do it? We took like a Schlitz malt liquor Colt 45. Big tall one.
Yeah.
Flipped it upside down and oh no. You
poke a hole or bite a hole in it. Yeah.
Yeah, with the like the thing you did the pineapple juice with, and then you had a friend that would pop the top on it and would just shoot down your throat. A
buddy of mine had a thing that looked like an old black glass milk jug, but it held a gallon, and the bottom of it had a rubber hose with a collar fit in there. And what it was made for is put a gallon of milk in to feed calves. But he bought a surgical tube and a grommet that fit the top of that. And this was redneck shotgun, and he'd pour a half gallon of beer in there and hand you the hose. He was like 5 years older than the rest of them.
The thing that got me is it went straight down, man. Like I didn't have to swallow or anything. It just goes.
Yeah.
And you're 17 years old and you're instantly drunk.
Yep. You know when you're full, when it starts coming out of your nose, it goes down so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't want no more. I'm good. And then you're sitting over a little while later, somebody's rubbing your back. You'll be all right.
I didn't have that luxury.
It was usually the older ones that get you to do that shit, and then they'd be over patting you on the back or something. You all right, man? Don't tell your dad.
That ain't right. Hey, Chuck, you still there?
Yeah.
I got to bounce, man. Thanks for having me up. It's late. I appreciate everything. Yorga, do me a big favor, man. Try the Ave Maria. If you like cigars, you'll dig it.
Okay, who's saying that right now?
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Okay. Try the, what's it called again?
Ave Maria. Good smoke.
Okay. Ave Maria. I will look for that.
It's LinkedIn private. I think you'll dig it. You have a great night,
Thank
all.
you. Thank
Good
you, my
night,
friend.
rabbits.
Night, be
Good
good,
night,
all.
Rabbit.
Good
Check
night,
them
man.
damn links, Bonnie. Check that. Yeah, check it.
No.
You gotta check it. You gotta come on. Brave New World and Brave New World Revisited. That's the nightmare we're in now. Roadmap from 1931 to present. You'll love it.
Sure.
Where do we go now?
I don't know, talk for a little while. I'm going to stay on probably another 15, 20 minutes. I got to take Wyatt to his dialysis in about, let's see, got to leave here in about 6.5 hours.
Dang on.
Good night, Rabbit. Yeah, I was telling everybody on here, we were for an hour, we are talking about all the shit you can do with a waffle iron, like pork chops, a steak, scrambled eggs. You can take a half a baked potato or a quarter if it's a really big one and put them in there. Cook all that shit in a waffle iron. I don't know if you ever done that before.
No, but it sounds good. Shit. Something I never thought about. It's like, man, you could throw potatoes and sausage and shit and onions and stuff in there in a waffle.
Yeah, a buddy of mine used to do that. He'd take, like I was telling them, he'd take damn breakfast sausage and get a big thick piece of it and mash it flat and put it in a waffle iron, cook it up fast. Bacon.
A friend of mine had one of those George Foreman grills, and he brought it to work. And we were in a factory, and every now and then I would pull that thing out and cook burgers, stuff. You know, it was one of those things that it was like on an angle, so all the meat juice and stuff had to like drain down to this meat gutter thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, those things are so good.
Yeah, we was talking about that too. Like you can do grilled cheese on a waffle iron. I've done grilled cheese on a George Foreman.
Yeah. Then they had another thing that was made just like sandwiches. It was the same sort of thing, but it was like you could put bread would fit perfectly in it.
Yeah, panini pressed. And then they had the ones Ronco made back in the 70s.
Yeah. Freaking Ron Popeil.
That's cool, Anti. Yeah, we were talking about all that stuff's awesome to have. I looked on Facebook earlier in the marketplace. Somebody's got one that you either put on your gas or electric stove or wood stove or whatever, but it's an old, big, cloudy cast iron waffle maker that you pick up at clamshells, opens up, you put your stuff in and close it, and you can flip it on the little stand that's made out of cast iron.
Put it on an open fire.
Yeah, open fire on your stove in the kitchen, wherever. Yeah, because if people make eggs and bacon on them, yeah, you can do an omelet, put all your junk in it. I was telling them about cornbread's awesome on it. You can pour chili on it, and it'll stay on the holes. That or put a biscuit in there and do it. Make biscuits and gravy like that. Put your gravy over the biscuit that'll hold the gravy.
Damn it, you're making me so hungry.
The shit, that's a lot of that stuff I saw was guys I knew who were bachelors when I was growing up.
Yeah, when you were a bachelor, you learned to cook through hunger. You just figure shit out.
My stove's gas and I didn't pay my gas bill. I got a waffle iron I can eat.
Oh yeah. I used to have a hot plate.
Hey, Shift.
Hey, Shift
That
to
one-
kicker. Yep, that's what I wanted to say. Also, I saw Camo had a comment about Jack Daniels. I did see a video about Jack Daniels sponsoring some kind of drag show on something.
Yep.
Commercial or something. So yeah, it's true. It's true. I saw it. I saw it. I don't have a link, but it's true.
They're all going to the smokers.
Yeah.
Well, if you're a business, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Is all you're doing. Especially a business like Jack Daniels or Bud Light or any of them that like that.
Yeah,
They're the
I
ones.
didn't actually. You're right, Yorga. I didn't actually see them going down this way, but it seems like they're going to dismantle themselves one by one. So they
Yeah.
can. Let them do it. Bye bye.
Hey, B.
Right? I'm not buying none of that shit beer.
No.
No way. I quit. I don't even drink beer much. I quit buying any beer last week anyway. Yeah.
Forced insanity supports all it is.
It's insane right now. It's that the media is really gaslighting, and it's scary how badly they are doing it. It's hard to push back on it and not worry about your own family and your own business and your own shit. And at the same time, I'm not letting them freaking shut me up. Ain't no way.
Good.
But it's just ridiculous right now. They're just louder. They've always just been bullies and have loud, you know, bullhorns and platforms, and but we need to stop supporting things that support them. They're here in Humboldt County. They're all embedded in with the arts. Everything is the arts. Arts. So you can't. It's hard to want to. You can't poo-poo anything. It's always for a good cause, but it's really not. You know, a lot of things are just
And
hidden.
somebody can take a dump on a pine cone and then hold it up and say that's art.
That's art,
Right?
Yorga. What do you mean it isn't?
Yeah, no, it
You need to go
is.
back to school, Yorga. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I got to go back to school now.
Yeah, because you're making fun of pine cones and poop and saying like that isn't art. It really is. Yeah,
I
that's
said it
what.
was.
Yeah, you're right, but you're wrong.
Just think about it. Who's worse, the ones that are deranged saying this, or the ones that are following through and supporting it?
Or
We're the ones
the
that
worst one. The
go
worst
along.
one is the guy who buys for like $10,000 that pine cone with the poop on top.
Yep.
The guy who buys it as art.
The information about children and Christians. Yeah, I got to think about. I got to go to my laptop. I'm on my phone. Yeah, I will look at that. I will.
Yeah,
Hi, be happy. Thank you. Love you, honey. Sorry, Chuck.
Shifty's got the cops waking her up. I guess her neighbors are having fun, and the cops went to break it up. Camel wants to know if you're going live after me.
I haven't downloaded the stream whatever it is.
StreamYard.
Yeah, I haven't downloaded that yet. So no, the answer would be no. Okay. Okay.
Not sure if they're reptilian, if they can change themselves around. Some of them ones, who knows what they are? They're asexual. Some of that stuff, and would it be cross dressing if they could turn themselves into what they want?
How can you just wake up one day and go, I think I'm a lady? How the hell How the hell does that just happen? Where, you just wake up one day and go, oh, I
Well, they're
think
pretty
I'm a
feminized in school. Boys are there's in preschool there was dress up. It seems to me like they just never stop playing dress up. You know what I mean?
I have
So
a nephew. I have a nephew that I've seen him grow up from diapers, and
yeah.
he was always gay. You know,
Mhm.
nothing
Mhm.
against gay people, nothing. He was always like that, always. But he didn't try to just say, "I'm a lady." I mean, he's married now to another dude, but they're
Mhm.
both but they're both dudes. You know, as
Yeah. Well,
far
who
as I
cares?
know.
Nobody cares that people what the
No, I
people
love
do
him
in
to
their
death.
bedroom.
He's family, and I love him to death. I really,
Yeah,
really,
and
and
that's how
truly do.
that's fine as long as they're not parading themselves around other people's children. Ain't nobody got a problem
Right.
around gay
Right.
people. I sure don't. It's sad that we have to preface that because the narrative is always like we hate the gays is because we
No.
don't want all age drag shows. That's bullshit. I'm calling that out. I always have to defend that and say that too because of the lies. It's irritating to have this narrative that is now deadly, very dangerous.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, it's very frustrating that they shouldn't be getting away with this. And because they're doing it here in my county, they're running with a narrative that we assaulted them when I was the very one that was assaulted in my community. It's astounding. It's astounding, but
When the
what are you
shit
gonna do?
happened in Nashville and you call that person a victim, that's where we're at. When they do this,
Yeah,
they did.
yeah, exactly. I mean, that'll make my blood boil instantly every time I think about that clip, because I couldn't believe she had the audacity to say that. It's just like, wow, 3 kids are dead, and you're worried about that transmission community. Give me a break.
Right.
Give me a break. Fuck off, by the way, too.
And then they got
It's just
four
outrageous.
kids and 3 senior citizens.
Right. Well, I didn't even know that. That's just horrific. What a horrible state our country is in. We're not defenseless. We're not ignorant. We have intelligence. We got a lot of pew pews. We got a lot of loyal armed, forces people, men and women that served. I mean, it just feels like every minute is anything could just go so cray cray. I think it is overseas. I think there's a lot of things we're just really not being told. And then they do pump up. I couldn't believe how much We on News is showing like such bullshit over there in Ukraine. Couple of armed soldiers in the woods, loading up their mags and stuff, making them look like here's some war footage. Well, they're just like embedded there with them in the region. You know what I mean? It's such a joke, that whole situation, when and all these media, and it's not a joke because now it's deadly. It's always been deadly, but we didn't really know how much it was. And I think they've gotten more obvious and very sloppy, right, with a lot of things. And it's like, wow, you guys are crazy. You're coming after us. This is our land. This is our country. These people are whoever's talking against us like that. They don't deserve to be behind a microphone and a desk and a channel anywhere. I don't care who they work for. Talking that shit, you ought to be fucking lynched and hung and whatever. That's really how they dealt with treasonous traitors. And now they all got microphones and channels on mainstream.
Well, they're
You know
being
what I mean? That's how bad it is.
Hey, Jay, they're all being educated by the millennials And the Gen Z's, well, some of the Gen X's fault for being easier on their kids. Every generation wants to make life better for their kids than they had it, and that's a bad thing.
The people better get their kids out of school because they were saying it before. Hey, Agent J, because Sean Stryker in here too. I didn't see him. I just got to this chat. I'm trying to find that article for you, Echo, about Oregon.
Weak parenting breeds weak children.
Hey, NC Deb, good to see you, babe. Take them in the alley one at a time, shove a boot right up their ass. No shit. I just can't imagine the day when I can't even speak this way, because even to speak this way is so it's beyond un PC. It's like almost criminal. It's beyond just getting your channel taken down. These people are going they're going physical now.
Can't even talk about the what we went through the last 3 years.
Well, I do, but
No, I
yeah,
know,
but it is
but I
like
mean,
PTS. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's like naughty, right? It's like bad. Can't do
yeah,
that.
the sickness and the lockdown and all that you can't even talk about. Are we still in America? What the hell?
No, it doesn't feel like it.
Can't we make it better?
I mean, we do make it better. Oh, Echo sent me a great video. I wonder, did she send you that video, Chuck, about that steamroller going over those?
Yeah, the beer.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. That made me feel better today. I was like, yeah, look at that explode.
Thank you, Sean.
Okay, Oregon. Let me see. Where the hell? Somebody sent me that. Oh, I bet it was a Linda email. Yes, it was. It was a Linda email. I gotta catch up on so much computer work. Oh, I hate the computer work, you guys. Ugh. Oh, poop. It wants me to sign in on this computer. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling very whiny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ree! Oh, shit. Give me some salty cracker. Y'all watch salty cracker, don't you? Can I get a Ree? Can I get a Ree? I have no voice.
I will. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got the email.
All right, I'm going to bed, y'all. Thanks for having me up.
Good night,
Yeah, I'm fixing to drop here in a minute because I got to leave to go take their wife to doctors in 6 hours.
Safe travels.
Sayonara.
Hey, Sean.
Sayonara.
See you later, Yorga.
Later.
Have a good night, Yorga.
Keep it real.
Time for Bonnie and Dee to start to show up.
Hell no. I'm brain dead. I can't even think. So I don't know why I got on here at all. I'm
One
brain
steps
dead,
out,
man.
another joins.
Shut up.
You asked, can we do anything to make it better? We can make it better. I don't. What are you guys down in the dumps about?
Oh, it's Sean. I thought it was Yorga. Sorry, Sean. I thought you were Yorga. I would never say that to Sean.
No, I just saw that a few seconds ago. That's why I came up on the StreamYard. I just put in the chat, yes, we can make it better.
You need your channel.
If I'm doing my channel, I don't have time to host conference calls, moderate, and help draft affidavits and so on. Everybody's got to, stick to. They don't have to stick to their own lane, but they got to know where they can contribute best. As long as they contribute, that's been the thing. To do something is a verb, and a lot of people don't want to do verbs. They want to post memes. Okay, mimetic warfare is fine, but the 3D world exists when you turn the computer off. So the stuff you're studying is a really good step in the right direction for people. Folks just get their heads wrapped around.
Memes are important, Sean. Memes are important, Sean.
Amen.
I love the memes.
Memes are basically propaganda, so they work for that. Don't get me
Yeah, I
wrong.
know.
I
I
could put a
know.
lot of memes on T-shirts. I would just for the giggles. But
Yep.
to
I hear
say
ya.
everyone's wrapped up in the sideshow, it's not we the president, it's we the people.
Right.
So
I
if the
know.
people
I know.
are not pushing back, they're not going to get what they want. Now there were 3 GOP
Excuse me.
Congress pushing with bills for sound currency for bringing back a gold standard. Has anyone jumped on and spread that good news that they're beginning to get the idea of sound banking back into popularity?
No. Did you send it to me?
I've anything in Ten's Telegram, I've been popping it up there. Whether you guys distribute it or not is up to you.
Oh, I don't go to
Yeah.
Telegram, honey. I got no time for Telegram at all. Not
And
at all.
I saw where DeSantis is trying to block that in his state.
DeSantis
Yeah.
doesn't like gold standards, huh? Interesting, considering who's backing him too.
He's trying to block the digital currency.
Oh well, yeah, blocking the digital currency, that is definitely a good move on his end.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
a
good.
bill? Is that 1169 or no? 686 is Restrict Act. So we got two bills this week, guys. Which one's which? I know 686 is Restrict. What's the
86
number?
has stuff to do with the internet and companies that have over 1 million customers that are on the internet, blah blah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, correct. I already called Senator Roth in my district about that. I'm trying to remember the one for the banking. That's the one that I need to call about next, and I'm drawing a blank on what number that was. I don't want to sound like a clown when I call my senator,
I can't remember. We were talking about 3 or 4 different number stuff earlier, and I got it all like blah.
I'm trying to find it.
Well, that's their thing, is they overwhelm us by hitting us with all this stuff at once. So you guys are going to have to learn to chew bubblegum walk and juggle plates at the same time, like Tom and Jerry,
Yeah. I'm doing that. I'm flying by the seat of my pants, too.
Yep. For those of you who haven't gone to Dee's channel, I do recommend you do. She is going over the 5,000 year leap and several other materials. Again, I'm not doing it as a plug. I'm not getting paid. It's just you guys need to know where we come from and to know where we're going,
Me neither, and I never will be. So, but yeah.
There's so much news going on right now. I have tons.
Well, a lot of the stuff I've been doing, you can listen to the knowledge as you walk along and just, keep a pen and paper, take notes when you need to.
Yeah.
That's basically when I'm done taking the notes here at work that I take on these pumps here at this EPA site. The rest of the evening, I'm scribbling notes down from whatever my study is for that day. Why waste a piece of paper, right?
Yeah, I mean, we do need to be. Bonnie and I were talking about. She's going to do a virtual block party, and then I was like, "Yeah, we need to play some old videos of what that was like when we used to have community block parties and stuff." And it is true. People need to see the things in action, to be even slightly to start piquing interest, because the desire to learn is not always there either.
True.
It's just people, we can be entertained 24/7, and learning is definitely not, they were definitely learning a lot more a couple hundred years ago, right? Like there was not these devices, these internets and TVs, and it's great. We can learn so much easier than they had to get resources, right? Like all
Well,
the
they were
resources.
Renaissance men. They were Renaissance men. Now, get this. By the time of the 40s, when they started Green Berets, later the 60s, and they created A-teams and Delta Force and all that, it was like considered unique to have military men with 3 to 4 MOSs to cover all the needs of a small platoon. It's like, wait a moment. The founders, they had multiple MOSs. They weren't just, oh, I'm a grunt today and that's it. No, they had to know how to make a map. They know how to fish. They know how to know how to teach drill to their troops. They had to know how to, drop battle plans for a line. They had to know how to do math to do artillery so their cannons wouldn't shoot on their own troops. And you fast forward 200 years, and our our Army guys are all like specialized in one MOS, and that specialization, that's what everyone find your field where you're good at. Yes, but you gotta, again, like I said earlier, juggle several plates, walk, chew bubble gum, and so on. We have to do that because we're being hit on so many fronts. We have to learn how to be force multipliers in our own neighborhoods, our own communities. So if you can get a block party together or a yard sale together, you can start assembling your communities and getting things done, folks. Dee can testify to the power of local action on the local scale. And I'm going to shut up for a moment because I got to turn this golf cart on, and it's going to get a little bit more loud as I accelerate. So I'm going to mute for a second.
So the two bills in Florida are 7049 and 7054, but I think Sean was asking about the ones on the national level, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I think so. And let me see if I have that one.
Yeah, they have national level ones. I know they're also trying to pass state level ones because they're going to, again, hit on all fronts. County level, state level, national level.
Yes.
Kind of sounds like something I'm aware of. So also, real quick, Bonnie, did you guys check out statewide-commonlawgrandjury.com?
No.
Okay, if you get it. Yeah, statewide, WIDE, common law, grandjury.com. They got resources there for you to download for free. They do common law grand jury classes and training. So a lot of good people out of Florida, and that's where that's based out of. And they've had some decisions rendered in their favor and so on.
StatewideCommonLawJury.com.
Grand jury. Make sure you put the grand in there.
Common Law Grand Jury.
Yep.
Statewide.
That's a big mouthful, and so is
Say it one more time.
national-assembly.net. Statewide,
yeah.
common law,
Common law.
grand jury.
Oh shit, grand jury.
.com.
That is a lot. That is a lot. Okay. That's
And then,
important. That's one of our best remedies, y'all. That's what needs to happen.
One of the strongest remedies. It's considered a fourth branch of governance unto itself. When there's a de facto grand jury, the de jure grand jury, the people actually take dominance over it. So the de facto has to yield to them.
And what I learned and read was they can even rule in favor of the defendant on there even if it doesn't have to do with laws or something like that, right? Like they can just rule they can decide what they want, not based on law, basically.
This is bigger than just jury nullification, where you basically are like, hey, no harm, no foul. It's just all, vote him innocent or whatever. You can actually do bigger than jury nullification. The grand juries used to be able to budget money for roads. They would swear people into office or refuse to swear them in. They could investigate government organizations and non-government organizations, aka Soros. I'm not going to say that too much. I don't get us struck, but there's a lot of powers the grand jury's had. If you talk about the committees of safety, the committees, the other different committees that Greg Reese was talking about a week or two ago, my parlance for them is assemblies, just because Ammon Bundy kind of got the whole committee of safety thing out there in the media. And unfortunately, the feds look at that statement as kind of a bad thing. But the point is, the fourth branch of government is the people in assembly. Then you form your grand juries from that. And then you issue indictments or presentments to your sheriff or DAs. And they perform that. If they don't perform, they always have an oath of office you can pull and a surety bond.
Yeah, we're already, and in here in Humboldt, we're already past
I'm going to end this show and y'all can talk back room. I got to get up. Either it's going to be 4.5, a little over 4.5 or 5 hours.
I'm getting off too. Good night,
y'all can talk back rooms, but I'll say everybody good night. Y'all can talk in the back room. I got to get off here and get me a little bit of sleep.
All right, Chuck.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for showing up. Y'all can talk back room, and I'm going to log.
Later, people. Love you.
Much love.